Your dissertation is your final module that you're going to take on the MSc in Dance Science at Wolverhampton. I want you to start thinking of the project and think of a single subject you want to focus on, the areas that you've studied so far within the degree, something that's excited you, something which you feel you want to take on a bit further. It's the last chance to do a good in-depth piece of research utilising the skills that you've learned on the course. Some things to remember about to do when you start formulating your plan and formulating what you want to look at in your project. The most important thing is to keep it simple. Think as well as how long is it going to take, not only the actual testing itself, but also do you want to have an intervention? How long are you going to want that for? Because this all will impact upon the time you've got to collect the data and to write it up in time to finish in late September. The other things to think about is what variables you want to look at. Do you have the equipment and do you have the skill to actually measure these variables accurately, and so can you get meaningful data? What participants do you need to do the study? Do you have access to these participants? Will they do as you want them to do, or are other things going to impact upon it, like dance shows or exams or holidays, things like that? What things do you need to learn to help you carry it out, so that we can then formulate a plan to help you, give you any training you need on how to use equipment or other sort of things around these sort of areas. Also check out what's been done before. So are you going to replicate a study, which is again good science, or are you going to use a previous study and build upon it slightly to do something new and slightly different? There's no difference in your potential in your end grade, which one you do, whether it's something repeating what you've done, something that's been done before, a new population, or actually doing something new. It's actually really just looking at the pure science and not whether you're answering something absolutely unique at this time. Other things to think about is what I would like to get off you as soon as possible is your proposed title and a short methodology of how you propose to examine what you want to do, and then we can then sit down through tutorials, through whether by email, Skype or phone or whatever, in person, and we can then sit and work out exactly whether your research proposal is doable in this short period that we've got, or whether we need to simplify it even more. So first thing is first, is really keep it simple. Think of your title, think about how you're going to do it and all the variables that you need to think about on that, and tell me, and we can sit down to make sure that this is a usable and achievable plan to do within this sort of next 4 to 5 month period.